looks better. Over. Great kick from the Eastern Suburbs halfback. Wayne Lindenberg draws first blood for the Tigers. You're watching Sevens Big League of the 1978 Rugby League Grand Final. 7 minutes gone. It's 2 Valleys 0. Just outside his own quarterway. Penalty going to Fortitude Valley for Ian. McNeil on the quarterway, getting plenty of assistance, and it could get there. It does. Oh, a bit wobbly. A bit wobbly, but first points to the Gladiators. 2-all. Penalty for Eastern Suburbs now. 2-all to score. 11 minutes of play gone. Frank Roddy. Mark Payne to Roger Kuhn. Kuhn to Callis. Can Callis make up for a couple of mistakes? Pulled down by McNeil. Great defence from Vic Whelan on Roger Kuhn. He is SICK, I can tell you. John Abbott. Abbott fires it back to Rod Morris. He's applying the pressure. 3 left in this lot of 6. 2-all to score. After a try, there's room out there if they move it. Now it goes to Morris, straighten up again. Into Wally Lewis. 10 metres out, 2 left in this lot of 6. Bruce McLeod, Greg Holborn, Holborn to Lindenberg, Lindenberg, away goes Lindenberg, fires it back to Curry, Curry inside the Holborn, Holborn towards the line to Roddy Morris, he's over!
Beautiful stuff.
A great try it was too. Eastern Suburbs 5, Valleys 2, 13 minutes of play gone. You're watching Sevens Big League.
3 scrums to Valleys.
Can Valleys score? They need a try. Down by 5 points to 2. A man over now. Vic Whelan has Neil in support. Well done, Whelan! Hey, yes! A great try! Oh, beautiful. 5-all.
Oh, superb stuff. Upping and waiting for the pass, and I didn't think Whelan was ever going to give it to him, but he knew what he was doing. Valleys back in the game with the one they needed.
Oh, that was a great run from Vic Whelan. That's one of the best movements I've seen from a cemetery quarter this whole season. From the sideline, no goal. 5-all, 21.5 minutes play gone first half. Take Bruce McLeod's head off.
Oh, well, he was just protecting low inside the 5 metres. They'll be slipping up inside the 5 metres once again. Oh, he's missed that one, hasn't he?
Oh, yes, he's missed it. Oh, could be a very costly mistake. Strudwick, left foot kick, over Backer's head and into touch. Well, I don't know whether that's good or bad with the scrums against your 7-3. What do you reckon?
Well, they've been pinned down there, George. I think he's getting a bit frustrated and desperate to get out of the joint and can't. We'll see what happens.
Very critical stage of the game. 7 minutes of play remaining in the first half. And Eastern Valley's locked at 5. All away goes Backer. Brad Backer inside a DJ Morris. Morris struggling towards the line. And lost the ball.
Oh dear, he'll go mad. Somebody should have been there.
Gerard Fitzpatrick. Half-time in the 1978 Rugby League Grand Final from Lang Park. Fortitude Valleys and Eastern Suburbs. 5-all. Is inside the quarterway. Greg Holborn. Holborn from dummy half to Alan Curry. Curry puts a Terry Randall type bomb up. It'll come down with snow on it. Wally Lewis drops it! Oh, it's knocked on by Eastern Suburbs. Knock on. From the scrum. Locked in there. Penalty goes to Eastern Suburbs.
Once again, that loose arm of Trevor Johnson.
It was McDonald. He makes sure of that one. Eastern Suburbs regain the lead in the 1978 Rugby League Grand Final from Lang Park. Gentlemen, 11 metres inside Eastern Suburbs territory. Each lead by 7 points to 5. The first try in the second half, very vital. Tom Duggan. Duggan through the gap, and away he goes. Has McLeod inside, but the pass goes over his head. Picked up by Fitzpatrick to Vic Whelan. Whelan missed, and goes to slows over. Oh! 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 Whelan scores the try. 8-7.
Well, what a lovely run from Tom Duggan to start it off. He had McLeod in support, but it was a shocking pass from Duggan to McLeod. Couldn't pick it up. And Fitzpatrick coming along, slowed down, and top marks to the old fellow Fitzpatrick. Eased right off. Didn't try and pick it up on the burst. And didn't he fire it at Wheeland? He nearly knocked his rib cage into the middle of the Frank Burke stand over there. And I thought, if he hasn't knocked the wind out of him, he might be a chance to score, George. Well, he's done it. That was a strong finish.
Valleys have scored 2 tries to 1 and now lead by 8 points to 7. Valleys 8, East 7. You're watching 7's big lead. East 7, critical stage of the game. 12 minutes of play gone second half. Wally Lewis is away. Push the kick in. A race for the ball. A try. No.
Oh, he was pushed going for the ball, and Lewis is saying, I was pushed, sir. And he was pushed badly.
John McLeod. The crowd has been in a complete uproar for this whole game. Both teams really turning it on.
Oh, hello, they're having a dance at Lang Park.
McNeil. Has no goal. Valleys 8, East 7. There it is, 15 minutes of play gone, second half. Can Valleys hang on, or can Eastern Suburbs score a try? Valleys leading by 8 points to 7. We've still got 22 minutes of play remaining. And penalty going to East this time. In his favour. Can he kick it? Over! 9-8. East leading Valleys. You're watching 7's big league of the 1978 Grand Final from Lang Park.
Wasted 3 tackles.
Wally Lewis. Lewis breaks 1. Away goes the kid. Looking for support. He's a great footballer, that kid.
Aye, he's getting better and better and better.
Oh, he may even get a kangaroo side. You never know your luck in a big city. 9 minutes of play remaining. East 9, Valleys 8. The 1978 Grand Final in the balance.
McQuarter's walking, mate.
McQuarter.
Yeah, very slow.
Penalty against Rod Morris for dislodging the ball.
Oh, dear.
Once again, another silly penalty being given away by...
Strudwick plays on. Another penalty.
Minutes has had a shocker for mine. There it is. It's up and over.
Valleys hit the front. Wayne Roberts is very happy. Valleys 10. East 9. Eastern Suburbs turning it on. Johnny Lang into Backer. Backer shifts it back to Rod Morris. Back to Lindenberg. They're keeping it alive. Lindenberg to McLeod. McLeod into Holman. Holman for the corner! East 12. Valley 10.
What a ripping try. That's the way to play rugby league. Valleys were hitting with everything except the goalpost. They thumped and thumped, but still East unloaded the ball. Just watch it on the instant replay. Really great stuff. And that little guy is like a rabbit without myxomatosis. Greg Olben came out of the ground to back up, and didn't he go for that corner?
McDonald from the sideline.
It looks beautiful.
Oh!
It's there.
What a kick! So Valleys have to score a converted try. The grand final in the balance. 3 minutes of play remaining. East 14, Valley 10. You're watching 7's big league.
Really had a superb game. McQuarter a little slower today at 5'8". I think he was nursing an injury. Struddy was always there, the rat. He tried to get Valleys going, and there it is. They won it, and the kids run onto the field.
14-10, Eastern Suburbs have defeated Valleys in the 1978 Grand Final.
And what a ripping final it's been. It's had everything. It had left the Sydney Grand Final for dead. Not only that, I think both these teams played lots better football, and I'll be disappointed if some of these guys don't make a kangaroo tour. I've given the George Simons to Vic Whelan, the centre for Valleys, and I've given the suit to the little halfback.
Wayne Lindenberg.
Wayne Lindenberg, I think he really deserved it, and he could have got 2 suits the way he played. He really got those Eastern Suburbs players firing.
The final score, the 1978 Rugby League Grand Final from Lang Park in Brisbane. East 14, Valleys 10. You'll see highlights next on 7 National News. George Doniger
and Mike Vevers
and Ian Smith, good afternoon.